Today I am here to celebrate the beauty of football that is coming from Spain. I have created a club, Viva España. Today it is all about the youth academy and the celebration of who I truly believe should be winning the Euro 2024 tournament, especially due to the fact that Lamine Yamal has been unbelievable to watch in this tournament. I thought, you know what? I should create a club. I should go into the lowest division in England and I should utilize the youth academy only and send the scouts to Spain to celebrate their incredible team and possibly the winners of the Euros. And I'm recording this at the time of after Yamal scoring that banger. I mean, we need to talk about that. Let me know what you think about him in the comments down below as we get into this rebuild. And yes, Viva España. First of all, as we do get into this rebuild with this squad and we want to turn it into a Spanish masterpiece, I want to let you know that all these players that you can see here obviously won't be here by the end of the video. I actually wonder, do we already have any Spanish lads in here? Let's go through the nationalities. I am not seeing anything. Nothing Spanish in here, which means every single one of them will be replaced, especially in a starting 11. In the youth academy, there's no one either. But this means we're going to jump into the youth staff and look for a Spanish coach ideally, but no, there is none. We have a 4-star experience, 5-star judgment one though, and that is exactly the man that I want to sign straight away. Joel, please help me out, and you, my friend Ibrahim Lamb, you can go away. Joel Bradshaw will be sent to Spain. And as I do this, I want to know from you guys, what do you think about the fact that Messi, back in, I believe, 2007, was the man that held the baby, not knowing that that is Lamine Yamal, and apparently passed on his footballing genetics onto him? I mean, if that's true, I might just get a kid and give it Messi, like give it right into his hands and be like, dude, can you just hold on for 5 seconds?
What is happening here?
But here we go, Southern Europe, lads, Spain, 3 months, and I'm gonna start off straight away with finding a proper goalkeeper, because every single rebuild needs a top-notch goalkeeper. Hopefully it doesn't take me 3 months though, because in the first season, I would love to find at least 4 or 5 starters for this team. And for the sake of Spain, I'm going to run the 4-3-3 holding formation. And obviously, everyone talks about Lamine Yamal on the right and then Nico Williams on the left. But can we talk about Fabian Ruiz as well? The man that formerly used to play for Napoli, moved over to PSG, and I haven't really heard much of him. But man, his performances during these Euros have been unbelievable. The way he sent 3 German people rushing towards him to the shops with just 1 turn, I was like, yeah, that guy is just too good. So yeah, 4-3-3 holding we're going to be playing, so we can have our own Rodri, we can have our own Lamine Yamal, and just the whole Spanish experience in this team. So now the first scout report should be in. Please be a good one. Oh my god, it's perfect. Mikel Luna, he might not be the tallest, but 6'2" for 1.5 million. Are you kidding? That man is signed with an instant effect, and that is, my friends, why you go out and get yourself a 5-star judgment scout. Experience is fine and everything like that, because it gets you more players in the scout report. But man, judgment is so important. That is why we now have this man with a 63 rating and up to 94 potential in our team. He might be 15, but don't you worry, I will fix that straight away, because with mods you can actually bring in players who are 15. Now that he's promoted into the senior side, let's see his stats. 73 diving, 73 kicking, 73 reflexes. His positioning needs improvement, but if we can focus on that, he actually could be growing very quickly. And he has the far throw, footwork, and rushing out playstyles. Quite impressed with Luna. Only 6'2" and only 15. Hopefully, he actually still can grow. Now that the goalkeeping situation is done, I am going to be looking for, of course, a CDM. That's what I want, and Ideally, I want them to be, I don't know, defensive-minded. I guess defensive-minded makes sense, but Rodri is not only defensive-minded. He's an incredible CDM capable of doing anything, really. And I feel like he is technically gifted. I don't know if this combination even works. Technically gifted CDM, but let's give it a shot. The man has been, what, unbeaten with Spain for, I've seen a stat, like 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, something like that. I can't wait to fill this team with so many incredible talents. So let's move over to the youth stuff. We should have a new scout report in. This is for the CDM. Yeray Flores, 16 years old, 5'8", 59 to 79. This could be special. It is special. 1.8 million. Yeray Flores has been signed with instant effect, and that could be our very own Rodri. I will sign this guy too because he could have high potential, so we can have a backup in that midfield. But man, please show me that he's actually insanely high rated. Youth Academy, Yeray Flores, center mid, 66 rated. Now, that is different gravy. I was looking for a CDM, but I got a center mid. That's fine with me. He will go straight into the starting 11 as a starter in the center midfield position. And I need to see his stats. So Durant, I'm sorry. It is time for Flores. Actually, no. He goes right in there, doesn't he? So Durant, you can come back in. Flores, right-footed, 65 pace, 71 passing, 65 dribbling. Tiki-taka, yes, he's Spanish. That's how you know. Whipped pass and first touch. This scout is doing God's work right now. And I cannot wait to see the second scout report coming in from him. We'll take a look at it instantly. He doesn't... Oh, maybe he does have a decent player in there again. And I think, I'm not too sure, but I believe the other guy was not a CDM as well. I was changing his position. Let's see. Navas, 51 rated CDM. Bang. 56 rated center midfielder. I feel like he could do even better in a different position. It might be like right midfield or right wing or something like that. I mean, right midfield takes him 2 weeks. Let me just promote this guy and move him a couple of positions. Munoz comes in as a left midfielder. He does not defend at all. So I'm looking for CDMs and I'm getting different positions all the time. I probably should have gone defensive minded. Last one, looking for a CDM. Please, someone outstanding. 52 to 70, that could be all right, you know. And then all these other guys, sadly, are terrible. So I will have to look for a CDM again. I guess we found a center midfielder, and that could be quite useful. But a CDM is still needed over here. And the other lad that we brought in is a 57 rated left midfielder. Now, that is actually not that bad. He does have some decent shooting on him. I'm going to turn him... Do I turn Ibai into a left wing? I feel like I should. And aren't a lot of the players that used to play for Athletic Bilbao named Ibai? I feel like that could be fitting in because Athletic Bilbao obviously has Nico Williams and they have their own thing of holding on to their own players in their teams. So Ibai Martinez could be my Nico Williams. Ibai goes from a 57 to a 58 as a left wing, and that is good enough for me. Going to the last scout report coming in for the CDM. 3 months of scouting resulting in absolutely nothing. Is that... Wow, I just wasted another 3 months on the CDM. Lads, if this is not going to work, I need to move on from the dream of bringing in a Rodri. I need to look for different positions as we're already in February. Lads, I'm shaking. The table's shaking too. See? We are looking at an incredible scout report. I went in there. I am looking for a right wing. I'm looking for my Lamine Yamal. And this is what I'm getting. Sebastian Cardenas. 50 to 66 rated already with very high potential. And he comes in at a value of 1.6 million. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that's amazing, Johnny. Well done. But take a look at this. Javi Delgado. 58 to 74 already. And his potential... the 65 there is lower than the highest overall he could have. He comes in at 700k. Impressive. But then Angel Ojeda comes in with 63 to 79, 81 to 94 potential, and an evaluation of 3.2 million. You don't understand how long it's been since I've been waiting for like a 3 million plus youth academy talent in these videos. And this is the moment. Angel Ojeda, and it doesn't stop. every single player I'm getting here, it looks like they were all incredible. So I'm so satisfied by going ahead and getting some incredible talents in, because the scout reports for CDM sucked. So this is the moment where things turn around. We're going to be looking at the new man, 68 rated. Are you freaking kidding me? This is amazing. Ojeda walks straight into the starting 11. Of course he does. Already has the 4-star skill moves. Actually, let's work on the 4-star weak foot there. Mate, I'm excited about this one. This is so sick. And the rest, these guys, they can fight for the left wing position. I'm totally open to it. They are obviously much higher rated than Ibai, who we had there. Javi Delgado could take over that position, or it could be Ruiz, who does have seemingly higher potential. Both of them only takes 2 weeks to become a left wing. And then Cardenas as well. He's 62 rated with 77 to 94 potential, even higher than the rest of them. Should I turn him into a different position to player? Center mid? No, that takes way too long. Striker, 182 weeks. No, I think all these guys will have to actually play on that left wing, or one of them will have to be turned into a backup for the right wing position. You know what? I'm going to keep Delgado as a right wing, and then the other lads are going to be turned into a left wing, and that is going to be a ton of fun. I'm actually so excited about this. Lads, let's check out his stats right here. The highest value player I've found in a long time. Ojeda comes in with 70 pace, 76 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, finesse shot, whipped pass, first touch. That is Yamal. That just is. I'm so excited. He's 5'8". I don't know how tall Yamal is. Probably taller than that, but who cares? We have found an insane right wing. The only position that I'm not too fond of in the Spanish national team is the striker position. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an amazing player in there straight away for Viva España. And we're going to look for him. Joel Bradshaw. He has been very impressive so far. Let's see if we can find a good one. The season has finished, the first season with our team, and we can see some of our players' ratings. Obviously, we have brought in some solid lads into the squad, and I forgot to bring in the youth academy talents for the left wing position. That is my bad. I should have brought these guys in already, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to turn them into left wings right now and prepare them for the next season. I'm not going to promote them now. I don't want them to lose their potential, so we're not going to make that mistake. We're going to promote them in the upcoming season, actually. But these guys will be coming into the team, of course, and taking in their positions. Ibai Martinez has gone up to a 60 now, and he's fighting for that spot, and I like that. But generally speaking, the lads that we have brought in, Ojeda up to a 69, in midfield, Flores to a 68, Luna, the goalkeeper, up to a 66. So those are their stats. First season in, Viva España in the 18th position. Not too bad, but we want to do much better next time around. But let's go into the youth academy and take a look into if we have found a striker. That is going to be very important. Bang, come on, Bradshaw. You got something for me, pal? I'm not seeing anything. 675k, Hugo Fuentes. Okay, that's much better. Anyone else? Come on, someone outstanding. 475, 825. Okay, that's not too bad. We got a couple of players out of this, but nothing too special yet. We'll go into the next season and keep working. In the youth academy, we can now see these lads come in. 60 rating for Sandoval. That could be quite useful. Fuentes coming in with a 57. All right. Not too bad at all. As we go into the new season, I've decided to bring in another scout. Artem, you're going to be looking for players in Spain as well. Now, Artem is going to be looking for anything, right? We're going to do that for 9 months. And then we're going to have Joel look for specific players in specific positions. Now, going into this season, I would like to bring in a couple of defenders. So we're going to go defensive-minded and hopefully find a bunch of good ones. The scouts were active, and after the first month, we have found a CDM, Ignacio Hernandez. This could be our Rodri. And, of course, once he will be promoted, we can look at the other player in there as well, which you guys probably saw. Ignacio, welcome, promoted to the team. 6'6" tall, by the way. And then we have Gabriel Fernandez joining us as a right back with really good rating on him, 63, which is going to be ideal. He's going to be promoted. And then I also found this Acosta guy. I mean, his stats look okay. He looks more like a center midfielder, to be honest with you. So I'm going to turn him into a center mid. With that being said, in the new season, obviously, we're going to be having Sandoval up top. I don't know who the hell Candia is, why he's in this team, but we'll fix that later on. Going into the CDM position, of course, Hernandez joins in. Where are all these players coming from? I didn't buy a single one of these guys. I guess contracts ran out and the game just added a bunch of players into my team. But going back into it, obviously we do have the likes of Delgado and such, and Cardenas. Cardenas will be taking over that left wing position for us. I think he's going to be great there. And then the other lads like Fernandez will take over their positions too, making us look stronger and stronger as we move forward. Just a couple more situations to fix though, so the scout reports this season are going to still be very important. Let's go. A month later, we find Oyer Vega. He's going to be joining us as a left back into this team. Lads, this is... Hey, we're slowly creating something special here. Then we also found this Bruno Jimenez guy with really, really high potential. Amazing physicality and pace. 6'3". If I can turn him into a centre-back, that'd be lovely. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because I don't need another CDM. So he could go into the starting 11 for now until we possibly find someone higher rated. And then as you can see, some other players joined in as well. Every time you see players here with the development plan being balanced, that means they are the latest ones that I actually found. Jimenez as a centre-back is 60 rated. Perfect. So he goes straight into the team as we have found someone special. Someone worth a lot. Bryce Acosta. He is a center forward with amazing amounts of pace, good passing and dribbling, and decent shooting as well. So I'm going to turn him into a striker if I can here. That would be lovely. 109 weeks. Are you kidding? Okay, maybe I'll turn him into a left wing or right wing. What the hell do I do? Cam? I don't have the cam position in this team. Oh, this is one of those where I'm just stuck and I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do. I guess I'll do left wing for now. A little update on the team as we speak. Sandoval, Cardenas, Ojeda, front three of Spanish Youth Academy players. Flores, Hernandez, and Navas, all Spanish, all holding their positions for now. Left back and right back have been sorted out. Goalkeeper has been sorted out. I need 2 center backs. That is what I need, and that is what I'm going to be working on right now. So hopefully we can find a couple. Obviously, we did find Jimenez here, but he's not playing yet. So I probably need to drop one of these other guys to make that happen. But at least one more center back needs to be found. It is important. And then we can focus on finding another center midfielder. 2 incredible talents have been found by Bradshaw, who's looking for a center midfielder. Gregorio Saavedra, 1.1 million, and Nicolas Navas for 2.3. Potential isn't really that important as we can push these players in terms of their rating through just good performances for the team. But if they have like at least 82, I think we'll be all right. But the other scout has found absolutely nothing for the center back position. Let's see now if these 2 that we have found are good enough for the team. 62 on Saavedra, 68 on Navas. Please tell me I can turn him into center mid. 19 weeks. Yes. All right, Nicolas Navas will be joining us as a center midfielder, and Saavedra is going to be an amazing backup for the other lads. This scout report was class. It is changing the face of our team. Only now I noticed something. It's the fact that Gregorio Saavedra is actually a left winger. 62 to a 68, which immediately makes him a starter for the team. Lads, so many freaking left wings. Ojeda had to deal with no competition. Cardenas, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to drop you too. This is insane. I have way too many of these lads hogging that left-hand side. So, yeah. Saavedra, where you at, buddy? There he is. 66 rated. Takes over. Not the most pacey player, but amazing dribbling and good shooting on top of it. I didn't realize that initially. The season has finished, and this is the last scout report I'm getting. Mariano Avila is the only one that is worthy of picking up. I've been looking for centre-backs for a long time. Now, lads, let's go in there. Actually, no, it hasn't finished. What am I doing? We need to move forward a couple more days here to see the final result of the season. In the standings, 16th. This team is not good. Yet, okay? Keep that in mind. Yet. So we need to work on this and grow these players as much as we can. Now, looking at this, Ojeda, 73 rated. Flores, 71. Those are the highest rated players alongside Luna. But now, the only player, Hidalgo, that is not Spanish, is about to be replaced. This is the moment I have been waiting for. and he is 65 rating. Yes. All right. This is lovely. He also has a different looking haircut, which obviously is something that I put a lot of emphasis on. Then we have Mendoza here, who I also found 60 rated, so really good backup center back for us. And then Herrera, who can also be an additional backup for this team. So this is very, very good stuff happening in front of your eyes. Hidalgo, get out of here. It's Avila's time. He comes in with 4-star, no play styles. That's fine for me. But finally, we have put together a starting 11 of all Spanish players with that kit that I specifically wanted to look like a Spanish kit itself. So with all that being done, next season, I think I'm just going to send out the scout to look for strikers to kind of battle it out with Sandoval and then potentially some other positions as well. But this is very, very good stuff. In the squad hub, let's check the stats. 18 goals for Ojeda. Sandoval with 15. Ruiz with 10 and 4. Even though he should not be playing. Ha. I love when that happens. My friend, it has started. We are looking at Viva España in League 2 in a 4th position. And then in the playoffs, we beat Port Vale in the final, which means we are going up into League 1. And hence why I'm saying it's all starting. We're going to run through divisions quickly because these boys are going to grow. Ojeda, 79. Flores, 76. Luna, 75. Still the top 3 players, but the rest is catching up. Sandoval on a 70. I tried to find strikers, and I can tell you guys right now, bro, I have not been able to find anyone. Like, any player I was finding was terrible. This was a horrible year of scouting, so you guys won't see anything of it, apart from this guy, Castro, who has 93 to 94 potential, by the way. And I'm going to turn him into a right wing because I have enough left wings. But I was looking for a striker, and he's the player I found. So again, can't find any good strikers, and I believe Sandoval is just going to run it from now on. And in terms of stats, we're seeing Sandoval at the top, 24 and 4. Really good stuff from him, and the rest of the boys have stepped up too. And Ruiz seemingly has taken over that left wing position now. Is that the case? That man, yeah, Saavedra, what the hell is up with you? We're going to put Ruiz into that left wing position. Congratulations, buddy. I did not expect you to pull this off, but you did. He is now in the starting 11. Hey, good player. Why not? Viva España. We are at the top of League 1. I was telling you, we're going to run through all of them, and we're going to do exactly that now. We're going to go straight to the Premier League. I can feel it because this team is no League 1 team. It is also not a championship team. Once we join in there, these players are going to be 80 and above, I'm hoping. I don't know if the centre-backs will be, but most of the rest of the team will be. Ojeda up to an 84. That is our Lamine Yamal, as you know. The fact that he's right-footed kind of pisses me off, though. And then we have Flores on here on the right centre midfield position with that 80. Luna on an 81. Those are still the highest-rated players, but Ruiz has actually fought his way into the starting 11. The boy is doing something incredible. But can I just speak about something incredibly frustrating? What is this objective? Like, EA, what are we doing, lads? Sell 2 players and sign 1 important player to replace them. Okay, that's fine by me. And then finish the season without any unspent transfer budget. What? How stupid is that? I even tweeted about this. Like, how am I supposed to finish the season with no transfer budget at all? 0, if I need to go ahead and renew contracts for my players. Like, they want me to overpay massively in certain cases in that 1 transfer that I'm making just so the board can be happy because they wrote something down on the objective. Like, what is that, man? Honestly, EA, you guys are doing such a terrible job with these objectives. Whoever has come up with them needs to be fired. I'm saying it straight up. You, if you're watching this, you should not have a job. Anyways, 37 and 5 right there for Sandoval. The guy is doing incredible. Ojeda, 23 and 4. And then the rest of the team has chipped in a couple of times. But man, that objective got me fuming. The fact that you guys at home on the console cannot turn off the objectives and just play and never be fired blows my mind. This is a game. It should be fun. Allow people to have fun the way they want to, for God's sake. I told you it would be happening. Viva España at the top of the championship ahead of Leicester City, Sheffield and Luton Town. Guys, 100 points. We're going into the Premier League with a team that can compete for anything, really. If we push hard enough, we could get there and play Champions League football after the first season. Ojeda on an 88. Flores 85, Luna 85, and the lowest rating in the team is actually an 80. So yeah, I cannot wait to use this team. This is the one thing I love about Youth Academy career modes. I have no idea how these players will play in game. I cannot wait to see it. Acrobatic plus on Sandoval, Trickster plus on Ruiz, Ojeda whipped pass again, slide tackle on a CDM, let's go, flare on Navas, and then relentless block plus, and then Luna has keeper rushes out plus, and he has remained 6'2" actually, which I didn't pay too much attention to. But lads, going into the Premier League with this team, it's gonna be fun. It has 26 goals on Sandoval, 23 and 10 on Ojeda, and then Ruiz coming up with 16 and 8. This man fought for his position, he earned it, and he's going to continue to play well for us, hopefully, as we move up into Premier League footy. This season has finished, and I want to start off with stats this time. Ojeda 19, Sandoval 13, Ruiz 13. In my opinion, those are not amazing numbers, right? When we look at that. But stats-wise, we are looking at a team that has really become incredible. And I really hope they can play tiki-taka football, because we are going into the Champions League. Viva España, 65 points, Arsenal at the top. Lads, we have actually gone from being a championship side to being a side that plays Champions League football. That's what we are now. Just like Spain itself, we're trying to smash through everything, and it looks like it works most of the time. We have beaten Celtic in the quarters to step up against Manchester City and beat them in the semi-finals of Champions League football. I'm not kidding. This team could be up there to win both the Premier League and the Champions League in our second season here, lads. I'm going to take a look at it. Champions League finalists and potential Premier League champions. Yes! Viva España with 75 points. Not that many points, but still a big gap to Manchester United. The rest of the league seems to have struggled a lot. But this means we are capable of lifting 2 big trophies this season. And yes, it makes sense. This team, we have built it for years. Luna, the first one to join in, 92 rated. Fernandez on a 90. Jimenez and also Avila, both above 87. Vega, 89. And then the rest of the team, honestly, I am so excited to step onto the pitch with this team. It is going to be surprising. Have I even paid attention to how tall these players are? 5'7", 5'11", 5'8". Okay, so not the tallest attack. 5'8", 5'8", and then 6'6". Hernandez is going to tower over the rest of the squad, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the squad hub here and see who has done best. Sandoval coming up with 37 and 3. I love that name, Sandoval. Anyways, Ojeda coming up with 23 and 12. Ruiz 15 and 6. And then the rest of the team, pretty much this time around, let them do their thing. They got everything done, and we're going to step onto the pitch to play against Barcelona. Spanish Youth Academy side against probably the Youth Academy from Spain that has been recognized as the best, La Masia. But lads, they're coming in with Ferran Torres, Vitor Roque, Estanis, Fermin, McAllister. He would fit in really well at Barcelona, but that's a different story. Ricci, Miranda, Vandenberg, Bongiorno, Koundé, and Ter Stegen. They're playing the same formation. Who does tiki-taka better, Barcelona or Viva España? Let's see. Off we go into the final. We have put on the kits that obviously resemble the ones of Spain because we want to represent the country. This entire Youth Academy team that we have built should be also in the national team, to be honest with you. It's going to be fun to try and see what the skills of these players are. Are they good on the ball, or will they feel clunky? Will they feel quick? Will anyone be outstanding? All of that begins now with Hernandez stepping up, picking up the ball, and losing it instantly. Come on. Lovely. Move it. Oh, no. Down the left we go. All right. It is Ruiz sending Sandoval on a run. It's a beauty of a pass. Sandoval Can you take us 1-0 ahead? Yes, you can. Sandoval, the striker that has become the main reason as to why this team is successful. He steps up and gets it done. Mateo Sandoval, incredible performance straight away. A beautiful pass from Ruiz, who again was not supposed to be in a starting 11. He earned that position. Oh, Hernandez is just such a giant. When he puts in a tackle, he has such range on it. There we go. Down the left. Into Sandoval. He strikes it on a flying header. Of course, he has the acrobatic playstyle, which makes sense. Lovely pass. Ojeda. Move. Sandoval. Get in behind. Sandoval heads it down. Still goes. Finds Ojeda. Ojeda hits it on his left. And he nearly scores. Our very own Lamine Yamal got close enough. And a yellow card for Navas. Oh, they sold me to the shops here. That's a goal. Sold me to the shops. Sent me to the shops. What am I saying? Lads, it's not looking good. 1-1 Barcelona straight back into it. Horrific defensive performance for myself, I must admit. I'm chasing it down with Ruiz. My fullback is out of position. That is incredible. Great tackle, though, from Fernandez. We save ourselves. The high press is very much on our opponents, but man, they are outplaying it very nicely. We got to be very careful here and build out from the back, just like Spain, and move it quick with a couple of quick passes. There's a beautiful run. It is Ruiz. Perfectly timed pass into him. Ruiz finds the man in the middle, and we score. It's Navas, built out from the back with great passing play. That is what Spain is about, and Navas is the one to finish it off. He picked up a yellow card. I thought he was going to pick up a red throughout this game. He put in some tackles that were shaky, but lads, Ruiz gets an assist once more, and Navas steps in. I thought Ojeda was going to be the main man, but man, he has been nowhere to be seen. Ruiz is the guy. Let's do that again. Let's do that whole passing thing again. Oh no, I bottled it there. Vitor Roque, yes. Big steal. And I gave it back again. What am I doing? Bro, what am I doing? Oh, no, no, no. This is not it. Hernandez, please. Yes, dude. Hernandez is such a legend. It's done. 93 minutes. The referee blows the whistle. It is a Spanish Youth Academy winning it all. Viva España for real this time. Guys, honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go, right? I have no idea if someone will beat Spain, but to be fair, I think it's the only team that really deserves it so far. I feel like it's the only one that has come into the Euros, playing their style, putting their tactics on top of their opponents and making them deal with it, rather than playing defensively, rather than adjusting their style to their opponents. They just trusted what they do best, and that is moving the ball around, being technical about things, and taking on players when the time is right, like they have done with Nico Williams and Yamal. I'm choking on my own spit. But lads, thank you very much for watching this. Had tons of fun. I'm gonna sit back and watch England versus Netherlands now. Let's see if England can actually pull it off, and let's see if I can stop choking on my own spit. Take care, guys, and peace.